Howdy, everybody. Everbook audience. This is Pastor Beck at Trinity Lutheran Church in Corpus Christi, Texas. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about my Everbook and about the delicious Dr. Pepper shakes that they have right now at Whataburger and their spicy ketchup. But that's not part of the video. This little binder I got from Doxology, wonderful little organization, pastors, congregations. You should be interested in Doxology. Got a pocket here in the front, got a zipper to hold it all together, which is fantastic. Pretty durable, though it's taken a little bit of beating so far. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Hi there. Welcome. So, the first thing, of course, we've got a pen, got one of these highlighters that kind of works like a crayon, got sticky notes. Those are good. We have right here a couple of business cards, always important to have. We've got right here some personalized little cards that I made up. Thank you, Pastor Wolfmuller, for this recommendation of having these on my person, because I've been able to write a couple of notes, thank you notes, and get well notes and things like that. It's fantastic just to have them right there. This welcome folder kind of functions as my inbox, but also where I keep my active day-to-day type overview thing. So here on the left, I've got more of my work side inbox. Here on my right, I've got more of my personal inbox. That's actually been emptied recently. And then right here in the middle, we've got my day-to-day. I'll show you the blanks in just a minute so you can see all of that. My year view. I love that I'm able to see kind of what's coming. I'm still filling that out. That's why it's empty. It's not because I don't have anything going on. And then here we've got our stacks, right? So I've just got a few stacks right now. I'm still getting used to the getting things done system. And so I'm kind of working it where I find that it's helpful. Of course, got scratch paper back there is always helpful. Worship planning. I'm printing out the pericopes for the Sunday. That's really handy. I meet with a Bible study of pastors where we translate the gospel lesson each week. And so it's good to be able to get together to see all of that actually out on paper, and it helps with sermon prep as well. Projects right now, I haven't formally done a lot as far as putting the projects into action, though I'm reviewing a couple of books right now. Smarter, Faster, Better by Charles Duhigg, of course. I think I've got an overview in here of getting things done, all kinds of good stuff. I've got a couple of different thoughts somewhere in here. This is hard to do through the camera. There it is. Your Getting Things Done flowchart. I found that to be really helpful to have on my person just as I'm getting more familiar with all of this. This is my pre-archive. This is when I'm doing my weekly week in review there at the end of the week, and I'm not at my office where I'm keeping all of this stuff. I'm able to kind of just shuffle things into there to make it a clean and tidy workspace. And then when I get back to the office, I can move it over into my actual archive folder that I keep together. So here's the templates. These have worked really well for me so far. You've got, of course, week of, where you write in the date and the fourth, fifth Sunday after Lent, or in Lent, whichever we're in. Currently reading, I'm keeping track of the books that I pick up during the week so that I can go back and reference those later. Setting goals, working on memory verses. This is my daily schedule. I tend to, every when I check in, wherever I'm at during the day, I'll go back and just put a little dot next to each hour that I've completed. Kind of gives me a little win during the day. Up here, a lot of scratch paper where I can write down the things that I'm doing, the things I need to remember. And then at the bottom, this is where it carries over to the next day. We've got Saturday, Sunday here together, and then over here we've got again the carryover, the lessons learned. That's some cool stuff. These are the blank sheets that I've made. I'm really digging the half sheets, though I've got a couple that are folded in half. This Smart and Stretch down here is something from the Duhigg book, where he talks about setting SMART goals and then setting stretch goals. And so when you're working through a project, right now this is blank. I'll probably come up with some sort of a header or something along the side to kind of better organize that as I move along. But a SMART goal is specific, it is measurable, it is achievable, it is relevant to what you're doing, and it is bound by time, right? And so these are ways that we can make sure that we're not trying to be too out there, make sure that we're actually doing things that are achievable and that we should be doing, right? And then stretch goals are the exact opposite. A stretch goal is one where you actually stretch yourself out beyond your capability, right? And so maybe this one for me is writing a book. Maybe this one for me, is a big project that our church has coming up in the future that we don't exactly know how we're going to accomplish it. But that's just a little reminder to me down in the corner there. And on a couple of these, I've actually kind of filled out, this is what I'm measuring in terms of success or failure. This is the timeline for all of this. And so I don't know if that helps anybody, but that's kind of what I've got so far. I will go ahead and commend that to you guys. You can do with it what you will. Hope that it helps. I'm going to enjoy a shake. Close enough.